Hi, classic bodybuilding fans. We all know that a perfectly sculpted abdomen is the hallmark of physical excellence. And throughout the years, there have been legends who have taken the midsection to another level. In this video, I'll show you my personal top 10 list of the best abs of all time. A well-defined midsection is the most striking area of the male anatomy at first glance. A narrow, muscular waist is synonymous with a quality physique. Sculpted abs, like those of a diamond, not only give the physique a more polished and refined appearance, but also serve as a barometer of physical fitness. A perfect abdomen is judged by the narrowness of the waist, the depth of the abdominal muscles, the connection between the obliques and the serratus anterior, etc. However, there have been legends of people who, despite not having a particularly narrow waist, managed to make their abdominal muscles their best. Before we get to the top list, let me know in the comments who you think is the undisputed number 1. Let's see if it matches mine. Number 10, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We began the list with the greatest bodybuilder of all time, who, in my opinion, possessed an exceptionally well-defined midsection, perfectly accentuated by every muscle group, showcasing a tremendous 4-pack in every competition. Furthermore, his posing techniques was so flawless that it dramatically reduced his waistline, resulting in an aesthetic and physique that earned him 7 Mr. Olympia titles. Number 9, Rick Wayne. One of my favorite bodybuilders of the 60s is Rick Wayne. His muscle size and definition are impressive even today. His abs were exceptionally well defined, with a depth and shape almost impossible to match. Furthermore, the definition he displayed made every part of his abdomen clearly visible, earning him one of the best midsections of his era. Number 8, Bill Pearl. 5-time Mr. Universe and bodybuilding pioneer Bill Pearl possessed an exceptionally impressive physique, with a shape and definition that would make any modern bodybuilder tremble. His abdomen boasts an otherworldly six-pack, which, despite a slightly wider waist, managed to accentuate his midsection with an authority that reminded the world why Bill Pearl was and always will be an unforgettable legend of bodybuilding. Number 7, Serge Nubret. One of the most aesthetically pleasant legends in bodybuilding is the Black Panther Serge Nubret, and his abs were among the best of his era. Many will remember him from the famous documentary Pumping Iron, when he appeared as one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's rivals. He displayed very defined and deep abdominal muscles, which, despite being somewhat uneven, became one of his strongest assets. Number 6, Franco Columbu. The Sardinian strongman had a very dense and powerful midsection, giving him the appearance of a granite block. What was most striking was the depth of his abdominal muscles, which, in addition to being defined, had an unusual thickness resulting from his years of powerlifting. This robustness wasn't just aesthetic, it reflected a core capable of withstanding the heaviest loads of the time, giving him an appearance of unbreakable strength. Number 5, Sabo Kosciuszko. This legend may be relatively unknown to some, but believe me, this American bodybuilder and member of the Bodybuilding Hall of Fame has for many the best abs in bodybuilding history. His abdomen looked like it was carved from marble, the result of countless leg raises and Roman chair sit-ups. achieving an impressive depth and size that earned him countless best abs trophies throughout his career. Number 4. Reg Park. One of the best bodybuilders of the late 50s was Reg Park, and he's probably the most outstanding man when it comes to abdominal development. Many will remember him as the idol of the great Arnold Schwarzenegger. His midsection was sensational, but his obliques and intercostals were unparalleled, with a clear lateral separation and a deep frontal separation, details that made his midsection a true masterpiece. We've seen some really great abs so far, and now we'll move on to what I consider to be the 3 best abs in the history of bodybuilding. Number 3. Pierre van den Steen. This great legend is a Belgian bodybuilder from the 60s and 70s, who, according to Arnold himself, is an inspirational role model for bodybuilding worldwide, with extraordinary physique, definition, strength, and endurance. He even competed alongside Arnold in competitions like Mr. Europe in 1969. His abs were perfect, with a narrow waist, defined obliques, and incredibly deep abdominal muscles, allowing him to stand out from the other competitors and undoubtedly earn his place among the greatest stars of bodybuilding. Number 2. Frank Zane. In my opinion, the second best abs in bodybuilding history belong to the chemist Frank Zane, a product of his relentless effort and passion when training them. His incredibly narrow waist and well-defined abs earned him countless compliments during his competition days, securing his place in history as one of the most complete and aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders ever. Choosing just 10 bodybuilders was very difficult. Therefore, before the number 1 spot, I want to give credit where it's due with this honorable mention. Bodybuilders who, for their size, shape, or abdominal control, deserve to be remembered today. Mohamed Makawi, Bill Grant, Leo Robert, Francisco del Hierro, Harold Paul, Chuck Sipes, and Clarence Ross. And the number 1 spot goes to Salvador Ruiz. The master, Salvador Ruiz, is considered one of the pioneers of bodybuilding in Spain. This bodybuilder may be unknown to many, but from the first time I saw him, I was impressed by the level of development and definition he displayed in his midsection, which bordered on perfection. During his career, he participated in countless competitions, even competing in the 1975 Mr. Universe. He also won competitions such as Mr. Europe in the short class in 1976 and the Nava Mr. Universe in 1978 in the short class. His abdomen looked impressive, with a definition and depth that were difficult to achieve. His abs were like rock, a level of mastery that, combined with the sharpness of his obliques and serratus anterior muscles, gave him, in my opinion, the best midsection in the history of bodybuilding. Throughout this journey, we've seen bodybuilders who mark a turning point in history, whether it was their aesthetics, their rock-hard definition, or their imposing size. These athletes forged some of the best abs of all time. Their physiques are not just the results of genetics, but living proof of unwavering passion. In the end, their legacy reminds us of a fundamental truth. Consistency and discipline are the only bridge between a dream and reality. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 list of the best abs and are now ready to improve your midsection through some serious hard work. If you like it, you can support me by subscribing, linking, and sharing the video to continue spreading classic bodybuilding. Let me know in the comments who you think has the best abs. Take care of yourself and keep training hard.